Hi, my name is Kate and I am on week 14 of long COVID. So this week coming up, I've got my intake appointment with the Dartmouth-Hitchcock Long COVID Clinic. So really hopeful that that will provide some good answers and a way forward. Also have my Holter monitor that'll be on for 5 days to take a look at my tachycardia, my crazy heartbeat, and hopefully get to the bottom of that as well. Because of my crazy heart rate and my respiratory muscle weakness, I'm in week 6 of pulmonary rehab. I am exhausted a lot. I deal with a lot of fatigue, and that means that I need to rest. I really pushed against that early on in my long COVID journey. And that only made me feel worse. It only got me sicker. So I'm really trying to lean in to relax into resting. So I'm on a modified short-term disability. I'm able to work from home 2 hours a day. And when I am not working, and sometimes when I am right here. So I wanted to do a video about how I set up this space to help me rest and to heal. So normally this caddy exists right down here beside the bed, but I brought it up so I didn't have to lift it too much. So in this caddy and on my bedside table, I have everything I need. So I'm all about organization because otherwise things just fly out of my brain. And pouches make that super easy. Very grateful for pouches. So I have my medication pouch with all of my inhalers. So those stay separate. I keep my pill organizer on the bedside table just to sort of keep it out of the way and so it doesn't get jostled around. I have my pills organized for AM and PM in these lovely little removable cases. It helps me really keep on top of making sure that I'm taking things and taking them at the right time. So highly recommend some sort of organization system like this. I started out with just sort of a plain, white case that I got from the pharmacy, but this one makes me happier. And if I've got to take all of these pills, I'll take a little bit of happiness. So I have my medications ready to go, both my regular medications and my emergency medications. And then I have my small medical device pouch, including some of my breathing trainers. So in here, I have things like blood pressure cuffs, pulse oximeters, and then also my breathing trainers. And I've got a few different breathing trainers. And these are part of my pulmonary rehab. So definitely, with all of this, just a reminder, I'm not a doctor, I'm a patient. So I'm just telling you what I'm doing, and please talk to your doctor if you have any questions about what might work for you. So as part of my pulmonary rehab, I have my Inspiration Spirometer, which if you've ever been to the hospital before, you've gotten one of these. This helps you train for breath volume. So you're trying to keep this little ball in the happy zone while trying to get to your goal volume. So for me, it's right here, just a little bit below 2,500. And that has been a huge amount of progress. I was about half of that when I started out. So this is volume, Inspiratory Spirometer, Inspiration Spirometer. Gosh. And then this is a Inspiratory muscle trainer. And I call this the mean kazoo. It makes you sound a little bit like Darth Vader. You can see there's a little metal spiral and there's different levels. And I'm on the lowest one. I'm on the lowest one and I do 3 sets of 10 on this a day. And it is exhausting. It is so hard. And my hope, so when I got diagnosed, I was at 42% respiratory muscle strength, which is not the percentage that you want. So the hope is that as I continue to train with this, I will be able to go from the first level to maybe even the second level. Hey, progress. And then, and this kind of makes me laugh, my respiratory therapist said, you know, there's all sorts of sort of like technical breathing gadgets, but when working with resistance training for breathing, you can also use a harmonica. Oh good, my dog didn't bark. You can also use a harmonica. It provides just a little bit of resistance, both on the breathe out and the breathe in. So as I'm here in bed, it can be nice to just pop on a YouTube video on how to play the harmonica, and who knows, so far I haven't made anything approximating music, but it's certainly been good for my lungs. So it's good to have options in working on your respiratory strength. So from there, I also have some snacks, because for me, going down the stairs to the kitchen and coming back up the stairs is a major undertaking for my heart. So I try to have everything that I need in terms of basic, like just getting a little bite to eat, and lots and lots of hydration already up here in the room. So I've got my lovely chamomile lavender tea and my diluted lemon lime Gatorade. I have tried to drink other electrolyte drinks and I cannot do it. Lemon lime Gatorade since softball practice in 4th grade. So if it's not broke, don't fix it, I guess. These are great, especially these straw cups, because I can drink it while lying down. I can put it on the floor next to the bed, and when my heart rate is doing crazy things and I can't get up, I can just lean over and take some sips. And that way I am still getting the hydration that I need to help bring my heart rate back down. And then because I'm in bed a lot, oftentimes people are like, oh, it must be so nice. You must like just be so rested and have all of this free time. This is not in any way a life that I would have chosen. But I've been trying to find activities that are restful, that keep my heart rate down, but also that are enjoyable. So for example, like I can't watch sort of like a show on Netflix that has a big plot, because then my heart rate just starts jumping all over the place. So I've watched a lot of episodes of BBC's Historical Farm series, very soothing. I spend about an hour a day, which is hard to believe, an hour a day meditating with the Calm app. I found that hugely helpful, both in terms of keeping my heart rate down and also just helping with a lot of the big feelings that I have about being ill. It's really helped me stay present with my body, even as my body is struggling. And then I also try to do things that are just fun. I paint my nails a lot because I don't have to move much for that. I've got magazines. I listen to a lot of books and podcasts, really just ways that allow me to remain still and don't use up too much mental energy, but also that are enjoyable and engaging. Oh, my heart rate monitor is going off, because that's just what life is. And the last piece about this space is keeping it cozy. I'm here a lot, so just wanting it to be a space that I enjoy, that's comfortable. I have my lovely hot water bottle in her classy flannel shirt. I've got, I'm gonna pick you up, fuzzy blankies, fuzzy pajamas, and yes, everything does match, because why not? Humidifier, I find that really helps keep my lungs happy when I'm sleeping, and I make a few weird noises while I'm unconscious, so that's always good. So yeah, this is where I spend a lot of time. I've tried to make it as comfortable and as restful and restorative as I can. And yeah, I hope that wherever you have to get rest, to convalesce, that it's a space that, even as leaning into rest can be really hard, that it is still a place that can bring you some comfort and joy. So from my healing journey to yours, take good care, everybody.